part 5 of books to read if you like certain video games. I know it's been a hot minute since I did one of these, but we are so back. If you like Pokemon, I have the perfect recommendation for you because this series was written when the author lost a bet where he had to combine the Roman legions and Pokemon. I'm talking about the Codex Alera by Jim Butcher. I read the first book in this series years and years ago. I never continued for some reason, even though I loved it, but it does live up to that concept of the Roman legions and Pokemon, and I really can't give you a better breakdown than that. Also, don't go looking for this book specifically. This is book 3. Book 1 is right here. If you like God of War, if you like clashes between gods and monsters and humans and just these supercharged epic battles, the Bloodsworn trilogy by John Gwynne. This series definitely has that same aesthetic to the God of War and that same grandeur to its battles. I feel like this is just a pair made in heaven. Everyone who likes God of War should be reading this, and everyone who likes this series should be playing God of War. If you like Stardew Valley, if you want something that's going to feel very cozy and very satisfying and follows a much more low-stakes adventure set in a high fantasy world, Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. Not only is this extremely cozy, but it has that same kind of progression feeling that Stardew Valley has as you watch the main character literally build a coffee shop and like set up all the things within it. Very much the same vibe between these two things. Lastly, if you like Kingdom Come Deliverance, if you like that slow burn narrative and watching a character who comes from basically nothing and see them go through hardship and grow as a person, The Dragonbone Chair by Tad Williams. This is a very different kind of story, but that vibe of just being immersed in a world and having this slow burn narrative that unfolds in front of you and having that sort of cozy feeling of being transported to like medieval times, you're gonna get that in this book. Again, this is fantasy and not historical fiction, but that vibe, I promise, that vibe is there in both of these. And I know that because I was actually playing this game while I was reading this book, and I kept finding similarities between them, so I can personally vouch for this combo, okay?